So, all growing up, I've always been told the American dream is to get your education, get a house, get married, have kids, retire, all that. Well, I've got my degree, which is great, but now I'm stuck with $40,000 in debt because I had to pay for school on my own. And that house looks like a pipe dream, not even looking into the future for
Just
retirement.
affording to rent one before you even get into buying one.
Right, and then, I've got an apartment, but there's no way that I see a house in the future. So how do you guys plan on making it so that when people try to get an education, basically when they try to get their education, how do they not end up in this situation?
Right. So there's a few different things there that all contribute to the problem that you're facing, which has led to the fact that the American dream is largely unattainable to the last two generations. And I'm an old millennial, but I'm a millennial. My generation, and I presume your generation, and any future generation moving forward until we undo this, it's just going to get worse and worse. And there are many reasons for this. One reason is the Federal Reserve. When you keep inflating the monetary supply, the cost of things continues to go up because the value of that monetary supply, each of those bills, continues to go down. And I'm going to get into specifics on education, higher education, and student loan debt, and housing as well. But the basis for all of the problems, most problems, when someone stands there and asks me a question, most problems boil down to, why is everything so damn expensive and getting more and more expensive? It really boils down to that. And the shortest single answer to all those things is the Federal Reserve. Since the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, your U.S. Federal Reserve note, your dollar bills that you have in your wallet or your purse and your bank account that you use to buy and rent the things that you need, has lost 98% of its value. It is worth 2 cents on the dollar what it was worth when it was created in 1913. Imagine if your money was worth 50 times as much what it is now. That's how much they robbed you just with that. Now, specific to higher education, student loan debt, and housing. As I was saying before with housing, the cost of housing continues to go up because of policies that were specifically created to raise the price of housing. They say flat out, we're raising the value of housing. Not through any kind of supply and demand, but by actually choking off the supply with zoning and artificially increasing the demand by subsidizing mortgage debt and by telling lenders to give out bad loans, which they know will fail, and it's okay because they'll bail out the lender. You won't get bailed out, you'll lose everything, but they'll get bailed out. We saw that in 08, it's about to happen again. So that's the problem with housing. Here's the problem with education, very similar thing. Prior to the federal government getting involved in higher education, when a college or university charged X amount for tuition, they did so because that was the amount that the students could generally afford, which meant that they would have enough students in place to be able to make money and pay for the college or university to continue.